I'm CT. When I'm not busy being Arroe, the podcaster, I live in the real world. I mean, everybody has to have a job, right? Mine just happens to be C.S Customer Service. You know, solutions, relationships, while keeping my team pumped up and motivated to keep a constant connection with each and every person who has chosen to stop into our location. Episode number 123, COVID on the Run. Get out of our trash, and Edwards Super Bowl picks. This is C.T.C.S.
Transition walk, day number 1 out of 4. Back from 3 days of camping, man. 50-degree weather, freezing at night, like 30 degrees. Yeah. Had to do some camping. It's where my positive attitude is coming from today, because being in the studio, if you've got electronic equipment, you know what it's like when just everything fails. And no matter what you do, it fails. And I'm not somebody who believes in failure. I believe that there had to be a lesson here to learn. But the last thing I'm going to do is to take this failure from this studio and take it into CS with me, because I don't need that weight. There's already enough going on inside a grocery store that I don't need that weight. It's all about solutions. Solutions. Just keep saying it, dude. Solutions. I see one of our regular guests come into the store, and I said, "Wow, man, you're here early today." He says, "Yeah, I didn't go to work today." And I go, "Wow, you're an architect and you didn't go to work. That's a pretty serious position." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm in quarantine." I stopped so fast, because you tell me you're in quarantine, that tells me that I need to take cover. If you're in quarantine, that doesn't mean going to the grocery store. Couple of big changes since the last time I was here. Number one, they're now charging 75 cents for any kind of extra money withdrawal. Like, you want your money back? Well, we're going to charge you 75 cents. And if it's over $100, it'll be $3. And another change is that they don't want us to ask our guests, are you 60 or over, to get that discount. And because somebody was very offended and they went to corporate, and corporate says, knock it off. Okay? If they're over and they know the rules, they'll just ask for it. How do you feel about that? And now the pet peeve of the day. She's got some Cheetos, and she's got some ground black pepper. The total cost is $3.24. One of those bank cards where they're doing it through their smartphones. Not going through. We tried it 7 times, not going through. And she's going, "What are you guys doing wrong? I'm putting in my number right. What's it telling you?" "Ma'am, it just says it's been declined." "It's you guys. That's the problem. You guys are always doing this to me." "Yeah, we are. Yeah, because we're controlling your smartphone like we're controlling people's minds." "Yeah, okay, you found us out." It just occurred to me, today's already February 1st. You're 13 days away from your big old day back here in Floral.
I am not looking forward to it at all.
So is that what you're building now? Flowers for that now? So people that running?
Right now, I'm just fixing up the arrangement case. We have a lot of stuff that are, kind of out of date. I'm just fixing them up, making them look nicer, freshening them up.
Right. So that'll give a manager special then? No?
Well, the roses are on sale for $31.99.
Okay.
They're on sale. Their original price right now is $36.99.
Really?
But before Valentine's Day, they're $16.99 regular.
Wow.
Yeah, so we get an extra buck around that time.
Wow.
Not only in that, in the balloons. They have me blowing balloons like crazy.
My fingers would get so tired on those balloons.
They hurt.
Yeah.
My hands are tired. I was buying all of these $4.99 balloons, and then customers constantly keep coming up for more balloons, and they're latex, and those time my hand doesn't move.
You can do it, man.
I'm not excited.
Travis Kelce can do it, so you can too.
Last year, Valentine's Day wasn't so bad. It was my first time in Floral doing Valentine's Day. It wasn't bad. But now that I know everything that I know, there's a lot more falling on to me, and
This is somewhat of a major first in my 3 years here with the bar, with live music on Thursday nights, because it's Thirsty Thursday. The musician won't play. He doesn't want to start because the overhead music is driving him nuts. He says, "I can't sing in tune if there's another song playing in the background." He says, "It drives me totally insane." I totally get it. I get where he's coming from. But here's the thing. He's complaining to the people who don't have a key to turn down the music. So he's just standing there with his guitar, waiting for the music above to go away. Standing there. People at the bar are going, "You gonna play?" He ain't moving. How bad did you have it?
Actually, I didn't even know I had it. A little boy in my classroom attacked the closet.
Wow.
And then I was like, and then they had to test me, and it came out positive. Still a neat thing, but that changed at 5 o'clock that day.
Mm-hmm.
I started getting chills, fever.
And it's still around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had body aches real bad.
Yeah.
Body aches. tired, and then the fever went away within 24 hours.
5 days, then you were out. Yeah. Wow. I'm glad you're better.
Yeah, me too.
Transition walk, day number 2 out of 4. Oh my God, the body is under attack. All from that fall a couple of weeks ago. And you get confident and you take chances and you re-injure. Didn't I learn this trick in martial arts when I would get broken ribs and get kicked in the face and thinking my nose was chopped completely off that noggin? I guess I haven't learned a damn thing. In the forest today, you gotta take your transitions. Every walk of life needs to take a transition walk where you just cut yourself loose from everybody else's expectations and go find some me time. It's not conceited. It's an opportunity for you to just find yourself. And then we'll go into CS where it's a Friday and I better come up with some pretty good solutions. Now, here's what I'm really excited about. Are we going to return after 2 weeks of being gone on Fridays because I had performances? After 2 weeks, are we going to go back to Velvet Taco Fridays? Ooh, there's something to look forward to. I do put a lot of pride in knowing where a lot of things are in the store. That's, I've become the putback king. But where it really bogs me down is that if I get lost in the middle of the store in a sea of people seeking other things, all of a sudden they'll line up 2 and 3 at a time going, CT, show me this, CT, show me that, CT, CT, CT. Well, the people up on customer service and they're now getting on the earpiece going, CT, where are you? CT, where are you? And, I know that I'm serving the customer and, trying to do that. And then you're being called up to the front. You go, guys, you think I was loafing around? Yeah, where were you? So what you been up to there, new guy, Bill?
Well, I'm just hanging in there. The gentleman that's a pastor here.
Yes.
And he works, putting up stock during the day.
Yeah.
So I was up here the other day, and he takes a full bag of trash and shoves it into our can back here. And our can was already full.
Yeah.
And it took him like 3 minutes to get it in there. And I was like, hey, I'm going to have to change that already as it is. I was like, you're just going to leave that there? And he turned around, he walked around the corner, and I thought, well, he's just going to leave it there. And he comes back around the corner, and he goes, just give me the damn trash. And he ripped it out of the can. And
did it break?
No. And he storms in the back. And I said, I didn't mean to piss you off. I mean, you did. And so I was like, okay, all right, I see how it is. And I had a moment where I wanted to tell him what I really thought. Yeah. He's an older pastor. So, I was like, I'm going to kill him with kindness. So at the end of the day, when he got ready to leave, I was coming in the doors. He's going out of the front door. And he's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I had to come in on my day off and my back hurts. And, are we cool? And I was like, yeah, we're good. But, in my head, I thought, didn't tell you what I really wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
But, it was a lesson for me about being patient and not being rude to someone who maybe deserved it at the time.
Yeah, but our trash can is not that big.
It's not. And, normally I would take that opportunity and I'd cuss somebody right back out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But maybe I'm growing as a person. I don't know.
Getting old.
Yeah, maybe.
Headed on a field trip. Yeah, I got to travel to another store because why? We don't have any bags. No plastic bags. They forgot to order the plastic bags. Whew. Now, if you've been a regular on C.T.C.S., we've been dealing with this now for what? This is the 5th episode where we have run out of bags, and we're almost out of paper bags too. So first time that I've had to personally run out and get some bags. So we're going to go try to score 4 boxes full here. Okay, we're at the store. Took us about maybe 25 minutes to get here, if even that. And I'm looking for some dude by the name of Darren. Darren's going to get me some boxes. So we need them pretty badly. We're not going to get a shipment in until Sunday. And that's like a day and a half away.
What's up, man?
Hi, I'm here to pick up bags.
How many bags do you
Do you have 5 boxes?
You can take a whole pallet if you want.
Oh, my God.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Yeah, they said it to you. You were pretty full. They said you were pretty full.
Yeah.
So the goal was to get 4 boxes. And then I changed it to, let's do 5. And there he goes. don't you just take the whole pallet? Well, there's no way I was going to take the whole pallet because we're supposedly supposed to get some new bags in on Sunday. So I grabbed 8 instead. So, I was thinking when I first came in, it's definitely, the store is designed much differently than ours. And, is it bigger, though? That's the thing about it. Is it bigger? And isn't that such a guy thing to ask the question? Is it bigger? The radio guy that was just here? Yeah. He's wanting to get out of radio. And he says, I've been in it for so long. He says, I don't know what to do. I said, hey, I'm hanging out at a grocery store. And he goes, he says, I really have thought about that. Just go and get a job at a grocery store or go to a Home Depot just so I can be with people. Right. But he definitely, radio, you can't take showmanship out of a radio person. No. And that guy, you see me chicken out. Right? and so I've been listening to him since I was a kid. Yeah. So how did it play out? I mean, was it got up quiet or what happened?
No, when he came up here, he was already mad. And, he came up here first, and then Zariah came up behind her, and she was like, she's accusing me, he's looking at me like I'm stealing something. Yeah. Because she opened the bag because somebody else already scanned the scanner. Right. So she's like, okay.
That's what I would do.
She's trying to figure out why it costs so much. Yeah. That's whatever he's saying. And he just goes off the deep end and says she's looking at him like he's stealing, and she's like, no, I'm not.
Wow, this is a professional sales guy.
Right.
And he's reacting like that.
Right.
That
at a child.
Yeah, 17. Yeah. So that's not fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like I said, this is like, for her, it's like her
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm done.
And it's going to happen. Yeah, here we go. Velvet Taco Friday. We've got more people involved in it this time. I think this has got to be the most. So we're going to get fish and chips tacos, buffalo chicken. We're going to get the salmon taco without spices, the picnic chicken, which is a taco with potato salad in it, and then chicken and waffles. Oh, my God. And that's a chicken and waffle taco. So it's a Velvet Taco Friday night at the grocery store. Time to celebrate with some tacos. This is the smash burger one?
Yeah.
Is it pretty hot? No, it's not hot at all. It's good.
Needs more vinegar, though. Needs a lot more vinegar.
This tastes just like a hamburger.
Yeah. Hamburger with a shell.
It's a smash burger taco. So instead of a hamburger bun, it has a fried tortilla on it. One tastes like bacon, one tastes like meat, one tastes like tomatoes, one tastes like lettuce, one tastes like cheese.
They kept coming out and apologizing that it was taking so long. I said, stop.
It's okay. We'll only get fired once, right?
Just got word that we are to remove every single Amazon gift card. Every single Amazon gift card because they've been tampered with. So you got to get them completely 100% off the floor as quickly as possible. So, man, this has been happening. It's been happening with MasterCard. It happened with Visa. It's been happening everywhere. Transition Walk, day number 3 out of 4, fresh out of the podcast studio on a Saturday. Yeah, that's the kind of podcaster I am. That's a part of me that a lot of people don't get to see. That, you know what, it's a 7-day-a-week thing. You've got to be going at it at all times. I'm not one of those podcasters that puts up an episode once a week or even twice a week. Man, we've got programming to do. I run this monkey like it's a damn radio station. And I think that the reason why I go to a grocery store is because I'm looking for the identity of who it is that I'm sharing these conversations with. So if I'm talking with somebody, like I've got Gloria Gaynor tomorrow, I want to make sure that I see your mugshot when I'm asking these questions, because somewhere along the line, you may pick it up. So we're headed into CS after a full morning of Saturday morning podcast producing. And the day starts off with somebody trying to steal $601 worth of chicken and baby formula and Tide soap. I mean, there's 8 bottles of Tide soap, but altogether $601. Got them because they fit the profile. You got to change your style, people. If you're going to rip off a grocery store, you're looking the same. Let me explain fit the profile. 12 underarm deodorants. 13 bags of frozen chicken. You see what I mean by a profile? And so when you start seeing stuff like that in a bag, you know they're going to be hitting the door very, very soon. the very gentleman that yelled and really dug in deep with one of our people at self-checkout last night has returned to the building, and we reported it to our managers on duty. We told them exactly what took place last night, and I mean he took the girl to tears. I mean, he really created a lot of tears and fear. So what we've done now is we've placed one of these CS heads with the girl who is on register number 1 right now. He's over at the bar, and so I don't know how they're going to handle the situation at this time. So, but we notified the managers and we said what was going on. I just don't understand why he's still in the building. I understand you had a beautiful moment outside the men's bathroom the other day.
Fucking A. Yesterday I was in the bathroom and I hear somebody going, hey, hey. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I come out of the bathroom and the tall guy that looks like Snoop Dogg, the older gentleman, has his penis in his hand and he's squeezing it and he goes, I gotta pee real bad. And I was like, choose the damn one I just walked out of. And he went to it, but I was so infuriated because I didn't want to see that. And number 2, what if a little girl had come out of the women's room at that very time and walked right by there? No one would have believed anything he had to say.
He would have been,
but he had no business being like that in the first place.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was just so fucking infuriated. Like, God, like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess better me than anybody else. Jesus Christ.
Transition walk, day number 4 out of 4. Whew. Can I see the hands of all retail people who are on their feet for 8 to 12 hours a day, who are in pain? Oh my God. We got to gather. We got to share experiences. We got to learn to try to figure out how to move beyond the leg pains, the arm pains, the neck pains, the back pains. Somehow, some way, we still show up. How is that? Is it a calling? Is it? Is it just survival? Headed into CS. My 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Stephenson, used to tell us all the time, the way that you keep your school desk is how you probably keep your bedroom at home. I just want you to envision that, okay? The way you keep your desk at school is how you do your bedroom at home. Well, being in a grocery store where we're constantly finding food that's out of place because people will grab it and then, I don't want this, so they'll just put it on the shelf. Is that the way you're running your home, too? How you doing today, Edward?
All right.
You getting ready for the Super Bowl next week?
What Super Bowl?
Between the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yawn, ho hum.
Oh, so you're not going to watch? Okay. You don't want to watch it then?
Yawn, ho hum. Yawn, ho hum.
I'm with you. The goal, the mission, the projection for this Sunday is 146. It's 5 o'clock and we're at 110 already. So I think somewhere around 7:30, 7:45, we're probably going to go over 150. I mean, this is not even Super Bowl Sunday, and my God, this place is packed. The crazy thing about playing the numbers game is simple. Managers and things like that think of the cha-ching, the dollar signs, whereas the employees, 110,000 and it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a number, a huge number of guests that have come here and purchased a lot of groceries. And you know what? If you want the best workout in the world, work at a grocery store. The way your heart rate is up, you're lifting, you're moving, you're bending. It's better than a gym. Way better than a gym. People don't believe us that when we say that when Thanksgiving comes around, that it doesn't slow down until Super Bowl Sunday. Next week is Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, yeah, we're going to
and look at the fucking day that we had.
This is a week beforehand. Just wait till next weekend. And I don't request any days off.
Right.
The entire year, I don't. And the only day that I request off is Super Bowl Sunday.
Really? You're not going to be here with us?
No, I'll work Christmas. I'll work Thanksgiving. I'll work New Year's, but I won't work, or I don't want to work Super Bowl.
Right.
It's just a fucking madhouse.
It is.
Everyone's insane. Everyone gets pissed off that we're out of chips, we're out of dip, we're out of wings. And I'm like, dude, today's the day of the Super Bowl. Where were you a week ago? Where were you the day before?
Because look at how well we're stocked over here right now.
Right now, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then my, as this week progresses, I think we're going to be busy. And then this weekend, holy shit. Yeah, it's going to suck. But
the greatest thing, though, is at 6:15, when everybody's watching Super Bowl, and we're here.
And you can hear a pin drop?
You can hear a pin drop. And so what we do is we go over to the bar and watch the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And then the non-believers come in. the people that don't watch Super Bowl
that are anti.
and they're not happy people.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, if you say anything about the Super Bowl, they have a shitty response. Yeah. It's like I don't support that corporate greed or.
Well, Edward today, ho ho hum yawn.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't win them all, right?
Well, that was interesting. 7:30 at night, I come walking out from taking the trash out, and right there is the district manager. And it's like, dude, how are you? Shook his hand, had a great conversation about, Valentine's Day coming up, the Super Bowl coming up. And, he's here just to kind of just take a look at the store. And I've never seen a district manager on a Sunday night come into the store. And we talked for about 5 or 10 minutes, and he was looking at the shelves, and he goes, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. You guys got shop today. That's good. You're moving stuff. That's what it's all about. You got to move stuff. Well, there you have it. Another edition of C.T.C.S. We did learn some news about something tonight, and I'd like to wrap things up with a what would you do kind of situation. We have a bar in our store, a full wine and beer bar. We also have bartenders. This particular bartender does ask for a tip. Please Venmo me at this time. What would you do if you were a MOD or even just a regular manager or even a co-manager? Is this the way? Is it the wrong way? When it comes to tipping the bartender at a grocery store bar, what is the best way? I'll see you next week. By the way, create your own podcast. Share the story of your business so that others can learn how you deal with the community as well as growing forward with unbelievable amounts of success and or challenges.